Thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited and happy to have a good friend of mine join on this collaborative series with the social distancing and the stay-at-home orders that we're all facing, no matter where we are on the globe. Um, it can become hard and we could feel disconnected from our loved ones, from life as we knew it. But as we see today, during this time together, we may be 6 feet apart, or in our case, countries apart, and still connected by heart together at home. So, Lisette, can you please share with everyone listening who you are, what you do, and all of that good stuff?
I'm Lisset. I'm a fitness instructor. I started dancing when I was little, and through dance, I found yoga and bar and HIIT, and now I'm happy to say that I teach all of those things.
Yeah, it's very diverse. I love your experience leading up to this. Side note too, Lisette is besides one of my really good friends, my pet sitter, and I really appreciate all the work you've done with that. It's hard as um, a dog owner to find people that we trust. So I know we're not talking about that today in much detail, but that is one thing. I think a lot of people right now get to be home, like myself, with our animals, with our pets. I know you're in a different situation right now. You were traveling, right? And with everything going on, I won't say you're stuck because you're with your family right now, but still your plans have been affected as well, right? So how has what's
Yes.
going on right now globally, how has that impacted everything right now, even being a fitness instructor, being a yoga teacher, your pet sitting, and just traveling in general? Can you share a little bit about all of that?
So I'm here in South America visiting family, and we came before the quarantine, so now we're a little stuck here during the quarantine. And like everyone else, I haven't been working, so I've had to find creative ways to connect to people, to still dance, and to teach people to dance. And like last night, for example, I took a virtual class, and it was different, but I'm still glad I got to move my body.
Yes.
And I do miss my cats. But thankfully, we have someone pet sitting our cats, so I know what that's like to really need someone that you can trust and that will treat your animals with love.
Yeah, I really love that you brought up the virtual class because I feel like right now everyone is trying to find creative ways, especially for self-employed or gig workers, independent contractors, everyone. We're at home right now, but we're still trying to find ways, like you said, to connect and also to receive some sort of normalcy, right? So I know that you really, even before becoming a yoga instructor, you've taken many classes of yoga, sometimes several a day, every day for weeks at a time. So I know that's been a really important part of your lifestyle. So it's really cool to see and hear that even yourself as a yoga trainer and instructor and a personal trainer, fitness instructor, that you are finding ways to take advantage of these virtual opportunities. So what has it been like? Like, what was your class like? What did you notice being, I guess, the student in a situation like that?
I noticed that the energy is slightly different when you don't have the people in the same room with you. You can't feel it, but you can still see it and hear it. Um, and I think that we're forced to be more present because we have to be, because we can't like really talk to our friend during class, or else we'll miss what the teacher said. Or if we're not totally looking at the screen or the teacher, then you don't have mirrors around class, so you have to be focused and in the moment.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, being more present. That seems to be like a popular theme that we're learning. Some of us, it may be harder for some of us, especially if we're not used to slowing down and just being. And right now, every day seems to be adjusting and changing. There's a lot of uncertainty, right? But today we're going to focus on what we do know. And one of the things we do know, especially with your level of expertise, which I want to build upon, is what you can do while you are stuck at home, right? What you can do to still move your body, to still feel some sort of stress relief. You know, myself as a massage therapist who specializes in tissue and nerve issue, um, it is bittersweet because I do want to help my clients as well to be able to receive some sort of level of stress relief. No, we can't do the hands-on thing, but there are still a lot of creative ways that you can still receive some of that. So I'm excited to talk to you about some of those things because a little bit later you're going to be sharing a demonstration of what you can do. And if anyone's like me right now, I've been on my computer a lot more than I'm used to. Therefore, I'm starting to feel the upper body tension, the headaches, the arm, my forearms hurting from typing. It's just a whole new adjustment. So, especially for today, this bonus tip, this exclusive demonstration is going to be super helpful with teaching you a simple way to relieve your stress. So stick around for that. And just to build upon that, Lisette, can you just express a little bit more about where you're at with your yoga and your fitness instructing and all of that?
I'm in the middle of yoga training, and also Yin Yoga, which is totally different, but also so beneficial for everybody, every person, and it really allows your body to open up. So I've been learning so many different parts of yoga, different types of yoga, and it doesn't just help my body, it really helps my mind and that connection.
Yeah. So how do you find that it helps that mind and body connection?
Well, when you connect with your breath, when you take time to inhale and exhale, you can feel different parts of your body that you are thinking about. And it really, you can feel the calm come over every part from your fingertips to your toe tips, and you can feel your mind start to quiet.
I love that. Yeah. And just being present to what you were saying earlier, I think that's so important to be able to, as you say, find your breath right now. There is this thing that goes on within us when we shift from go, 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 do, 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 to now we're at home and we have all of this energy built up. And so like over here, we're on that, we're entering our third week of self-isolation. And I noticed the first week I was still in that go, go, go mode, right? Taking that energy and just trying to channel it into other things around the house, clean or whatever. And then the second week, it's like, oh, now I'm tired. And it was a little bit of a struggle to find my breath, find my pause, and not feel guilty about it. But it's so important, like you said, to take that moment to be present with your body. And so this is a really great opportunity for a lot of people right now, right? To find their breath and to be able to do it in very simple ways, like we're going to see in a little bit with Lisette. So thank you for bringing that up, because I feel like that is something that's super beneficial, super important. And I know you have a longer history of fitness, if you will, being a dance instructor, right? So how has that been for you? How has that enhanced any of your yoga flows that you do right now?
It's really given me body awareness. I think I realize and think about maybe different things that I wouldn't have if I didn't have dance experience, like having my toes in line with my heel, or if I do want my toes turned out, how that affects my inner thigh or my hip, and how little tweaks really make a difference in where you feel the stretch, because in dance you're moving your body in all different types of ways.
Yeah, so it's almost like your yoga flows are enhanced stretches that incorporate the breath and allow you to be present in the moment. Why do you feel that that's beneficial as a yoga instructor right now?
I think especially because right now a lot of us were forced to sit still because we have all this time, and it's so good to take care of your body when we have the time, when we're forced to have the time, and coming to feel your breath and count with it or feel it move in your body is so, when else do we really do that unless we make the time, which is hard.
Right, that's a good point. Unless we make the time, and how many times do we say, I don't have time? I don't have time to take care of me. I don't have time to go to yoga class. I don't have time to get a massage. Now we have the time. So what excuses are we making right now? And I think that's important with the mind-body connection, to be kind to yourself. This is a huge shift. This is something that you weren't expecting, that I wasn't expecting, but it's here, and in this time of uncertainty, you can still find opportunities to, I don't want to just say grasp, but find where those certain things are. Like right now, you do have the time. Right now, you can make better use of your time, even while you're at home. Yes, maybe one day you'll be Netflixing and chilling all day long, and the next day, if you focus on one thing, right? Especially as you're trying to be present, and keeping it super simple, as a way to just find your breath. I know I keep going back to that because I feel like that's the energy I'm feeling right now, especially as I interact virtually and more over these past few weeks, I find this need to just remind people it's okay to be still right now. You didn't ask for this situation, and yes, it's really hard because you may have been that person who has been providing for everyone in your family and friends and loved ones, clients, whoever, and then all of a sudden you're stuck in at home or very limited with how much you can go out and what you go out for. So why is now the perfect opportunity to do something for yourself? Even just being kind to yourself and giving yourself permission to be still. And, you know, like Lisette's going to demonstrate, I keep bringing it up because I'm super excited to find this because it's so simple, like, but it feels so amazing to find that space within. And it's something that we, as a society, we have a hard time doing because we're constantly going, right? So finding that space within, allowing it to be expansive, and then when you free all that up, that productive energy can be better channeled to doing and accomplishing things even while you're at home right now. So enough of me speaking. Anything else that you want to add to what you love about yoga, or where you're at right now in your whole business? I know you do a combo of amazing things, by the way. You're not just a yoga instructor, but you also do pet sitting and you love organizing, which I think is amazing. So just anything you want to add to that, like to share with your community and in your supporting right now, your supporting role and all of that.
I think that even if it's 2 stretches or 1 stretch or sitting for a minute and inhaling and exhaling, anything you can do to take care of your body, especially because we're always taking care of other people, putting others first, that some of these stretches, even just breathing, even just laying down, closing your eyes, is so good and will help you feel better and help you to give more, especially because at this time everyone's a little stressed because this is a weird change and we're not used to it. So anything you can do, even if it's a minute or a stretch, is so good for you, and now's the perfect time to give yourself love.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's like now is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate that just so you can really see how simple it is. So I know Lisette is going to basically take us through a very simple yoga flow, right? Is that what we're calling it? A yoga stretch flow, because it incorporates finding your breath and taking that moment to be present, just so you can see for yourself how simple it can be and how good you can feel just from literally buying out like less than 15 minutes, maybe a lot less than that, right? So go ahead and take it from there, Lisette, and walk us through what you want to show us.
Thank you. Come to a comfortable seat, on a chair, on a pillow, on your knees. Gently close your eyes. Find your breath. We're going to hold each stretch for 5 breaths. Use your left hand to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Relax both shoulders. Imagine you have something heavy in your right hand. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Last inhale 5. Exhale. Release your hand. Lift your head. Reverse. Bring your right hand to your side of your head so your right ear comes closer to your right shoulder. Relax both shoulders. Imagine you have something heavy in your left hand. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Last inhale, 5. Exhale. Release your hand, lift your head. Clasp your hands behind your head, chin to chest, elbows in. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Release your hands. Gently lift your head. Make circles one direction. Slowly other direction. Move your head side to side. Left to right. Now shoulder stretches. Circle up, back, down. Again, shoulders up, back, down, up, back, down. Reverse. Back, up, forward. Back, up, forward. Last time. Back, up, forward. Shake it out.
Feels good.
Now we're gonna come to all fours. We're gonna stretch our wrist. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Turn your hands out, palms down, fingers face you. Keep your palms down. Relax your shoulders. Equal weight between your hands. And gently sit back. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Flip one wrist, palm up, fingers face you. Flip other wrist, palm up, fingers face you. Relax your fingers. Keep your whole wrist down. Equal weight between your hands. And gently sit back. You might not go as far, but that's okay. You control your stretch. You decide how deep you want to go. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale. Flip one wrist, palm down, fingers forward. Flip other wrist, palm down, fingers forward. We're gonna round and out, arch our back, cat-cow. Inhale, arch, chin to chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Last time. Exhale, round. Now we're going to come to restorative child's pose. Either sit on or in between your heels. Forehead down. Arms stretched forward. Palms down. Or arms stretched back. Palms up. Relax your forehead. Relax your arms. Find your breath. Just breathe. Gently lift your head, your hands. Roll over onto your back. Lay flat. Let your legs lay long. Let your feet flop open. Let your upper body relax, shoulders down. Close your eyes. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Deep exhale. Wiggle your fingers, toes, wiggle your arms, legs. Come back to your body, your mind, your breath. However way you want to come to sitting, you can roll to your side, fetal position. You can cross your legs, sit up. Come to cross-seated, hands on your knees, palms down to ground, palms up to receive. Last inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes when you feel ready. And you completed a flow. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I feel so relaxed right now. That was amazing.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, what I find really amazing is number one, that you're joining from Colombia, because I know that that wasn't the plan. Like many people who traveled and got stuck wherever they're at, but you're safe and you're sound. So I'm happy and thankful for that. But also, when we're doing these things at home, there are going to be sounds and noises. That's the reality of it right now, right? And what I really appreciated is as I was going through that and like finding my breath, that when you are present within, you can drown out that noise around you pretty much. And it does take practice, you know, it does take practice to do that. But the more and more that you do that, the easier it will become. And it is so necessary right now to give our brains a break, you know, a resting period, especially with all of the things that we're taking in, all of the loving support, the well-meaning, well-intentioned support, resources, but also all the news, right? So I really appreciate even just being in my home. I don't have a yoga mat. I'm using a blanket on the floor. It's literally in my kitchen. You can do it anywhere. Right? So thank you for that. That was really awesome. And for anyone who wants to find Lisette, and I know that even though Lisette's in another country right now, she's still doing some virtual support, right? Just like she demonstrated.
Yes.
We'll have the links and the, you know, to how you can connect beyond our call. So thank you so much for Lisette. I mean, you have my brain like, oh, thank you, Lisette, is what I'm trying to say, for joining today. And I'm glad you're safe and you're sound, and I miss you. So I can't wait till you get back and we can reconnect.
Me too.
All right.
Thank you. This was so much fun. I'm glad we got to connect even in this way.
Right. Me too. I'm so happy to. So till next time, I will talk to you later.